Hello, this is Douglas Robinson, and in this video we're going to be talking about how to get the full path of a security group in Active Directory. So if you're not super familiar with Active Directory, or if you are in the Cherwell realm where most of your work is handled inside of this pretty application, then you might not have a lot of grasp on Active Directory. And if you're going to be working with some of the integrations that we're building out, for instance, we have an API now that'll query information from Active Directory. At some point, you might actually need to know how to look up the actual path with the CN or the common name of a group, as well as each of the OU values for that group, and then finally the domain controller. And so we're going to show you how to do that. Now, if you just open up Active Directory users and computers, you can open up the properties for a given group, right? You'll notice if you look at the page for these properties, there's not really a section in this display that shows you where this group is located. If you right-click on it, you're not going to see very much either. There's a section for tasks where you can add it to a group and move it, but there's not really. You would expect to see this under properties, but it doesn't show up by default under properties. So what you need to do is you need to open the View menu up at the top of Active Directory Users and Computers, and you need to select Advanced Features. At this point, if you go and find your groups or your group that you wanted to check, you can still double click on it to open up the properties, and now you'll see additional tabs. If you open up the object screen, you'll see the canonical name of the object, which shows you the domain controller / and then the folders that it might be located under, or the containers that it might be located under. And then also, if you go to the attribute editor, what you're going to be looking for most of the time will be the distinguished name. So this shows you the common name, or the CN of this group, as well as the CN of any containers or folders it's in, or sorry, the CN of the user's container that it's in. If you have organizational units underneath that, they should show up in here as well with an OU flag on them. And so at this point, if you need to copy this out, you can simply double click on it or select View, and then you will get a pop-up where that is highlighted, and you can do Control-C to copy it, or I think you can even right-click on it and copy. And that's it. So that's how you get the distinguished name or the path for a security group in Active Directory. Thanks for watching. Have a nice day.